All right, welcome everyone. Welcome to this webinar where I'm going to explain exactly what My Fellow Canadians is and how you can make money. So let me first of all share the website. Hold on. So the website can be found at just blow it up. There we go. So My Fellow Canadians is basically a membership site, and it's by and for all Canadians. And I guess that's around 42 million people. So how can you make money with My Fellow Canadians? That's what we're going to explore today. So if we represent My Fellow Canadians as a website in the cloud, and so let's say that this is the cloud, and it's basically going to be like an online storage space. I have a OneDrive, and it's going to have different folders, and these folders can be related to different topics. So you have career, you have business, and you have finances. So basically, we're going to get contributions from authors, experts, thought leaders, and then, all the members will have access to all of this content online. So it's very much a membership site. And let me just... And so the way that people are going to make money is that it's a membership site where, you have access to all the content. And so members pay $100, that's in Canadian currency, to have access to the content for a year. And this is just like a library. They can access it from their tablet, phone, and computer. If they don't want to commit for a year, no problem. They can commit for per month. But if you commit per month, it comes down to, $240. So instead of paying $240 per year, you probably want to pay only $100. So you're saving $140 a year. And, basically $100 per year, it comes down to about 25 cents. I think it's 27 cents, but let's round it off. It's about 25 cents per day. So the price is actually very affordable. So what are you getting when you join as a member for 25 cents a day? Well, I've been working in the last 20 years. So I'm going to be uploading all of the course content I've created in the last 2 decades. And first of all, there's my digital marketing courses, which I taught for 5 years at Taft College. It's a Jewish college in Montreal. And so I developed and taught email marketing, project management, and online marketing research. But I also taught in other places. At the English Montreal School Board, I created a 15-week course to train future sales professionals. So it's called Professional Sales, and also a Starting a Business course. So these were 15-week course for the English Montreal School Board. So you have access to, a course on selling, a course on starting a business. You have email marketing, you have project management, you have online marketing research. So these are video courses and video tutorials. And when you join as a member, you have access to these courses online, and you can watch online or you can download the videos. And basically, these courses are, they are free. right? So you have access to 5 courses for free. And so how are you going to make money as an affiliate? And this is important because I want Canadians to, actually make easy money as an affiliate. And this is probably the best affiliate marketing model out there. And I'm going to try to prove that. It's the best affiliate marketing model because typically what happens when you're an affiliate, I'm just going to explain it here for those who are not familiar with affiliate marketing. So when you're an affiliate marketer, what you do typically is that you partner with a company and this is their sales page. And so what you do as an affiliate is that you send traffic to this sales page. So these are visitors or traffic. And when people read this sales page, okay, at the bottom, they're going to have to pay something they can buy. And when they buy something, the company gets money. So let's say the price, let's say, is $100. The company gets, let's say, $70 in revenue, but the affiliate gets $30. So that's how affiliates make money. But of course, the challenge is that they have to send visitors. Okay, they have to keep sending visitors to this sales page, and the sales page is almost like a sales robot. It's gonna convert visitors into customers, right? And every time the affiliate is making $30. And this is a good model that we're going to use as well. But what's different in the affiliate marketing program at MyFellowCanadians is that we don't send them to a sales page. I mean, there's a sales page, but depending on how the affiliate wants to work, we are sending them to a library registration page as well. So let me just illustrate that. So this is one method of doing affiliate marketing. That's the typical method. But we're innovating at MyFellowCanadians, and we don't, the affiliates don't just send people to that sales page. Whoops. They also send people to a library registration, which is totally free. And it's an online library. And basically, this online library is composed of the courses that I mentioned here: professional sales, starting a business, email marketing, project management, and online marketing research. So the library contains those 5 courses. There will be other courses. And so when people register to have access to the library, they must mention the name of the affiliate. Why? Well, it's because later on, after they consume and use the library, when they become a member of MyFellowCanadians for $100 a year, that's when the affiliate makes $30. Okay, for the affiliate. And so obviously, affiliates who are interested in making money, they want to send as many people as possible to this library because it's totally free, right? When people go to this library, it's just a page and it's asking them for their name, it's asking them for their email address so that we can send them the link, and it's asking them for the name of the affiliate who invited them. And therefore, afterwards, whenever when they upgrade to become, a member at $100, the affiliate makes $30. So that's how, affiliates are making very good money at MyFellowCanadians. So really, just to summarize, if you're an affiliate, you can send people to the library registration page, okay, where you're not selling anything. There's nothing to sell. There's nothing to buy. It's just free access to all of our courses, okay? And so people typically, if it's free, people will register for it. And, they give us their email, which is super important. Or, if you want, you can also send people to the sales page, but I call it the membership page. So it's not the library anymore. So people who are Canadians can actually go to the membership page, and then they pay $100 per year. And, the affiliate makes $30. So this is the traditional method, number one, but this is a more gentle, softer approach, number two. But eventually people who register for the library, some of them will become a member, and that's when, again, you're making $30 in affiliate commission. And I think the reason why this is a very strong model is that I spent the last 20 years creating all the content, at the library and in the membership. Now, the main difference between the library and the membership, why is the library free, right? Why is the library free, and why is the membership costing $100? So let me explain that. The library is free because it's just content that is inside of my OneDrive folder. So it's just digital files that you download, or you can stream those videos, okay? And it's totally free because it costs me nothing. Like my marginal cost is zero, or what they call ZMC. So I have zero marginal cost. So since it costs me nothing, I might as well give it away to all the 42 million Canadians. Well, OneDrive, it's costing me something. It's about $100 a year to have like 1 terabyte, but I paid for it already, so $100 is not a lot. But for people who use the library, some of them, not all, but some of them will want to get training, and that's when they join the membership at MyFellowCanadians for $100 a year, or if they're not sure, $20 per month. And they want to join because they want to learn. The main difference is that, let me just use a different color here. No, let me use green. So the main difference why they're paying $100 is that we offer Zoom sessions, so they can ask questions in a Zoom session, and they can get like more customized training. And that's the main reason why they're paying $100, which is I guess it's fairly significant for a lot of people, even though it's not that expensive, but it's still something you have to pay. So that's the value that they're getting. Otherwise, they can just stay as a user of the library, and it's totally free. So there's no obligation for them to become a member on the right-hand side. They can just remain a user of the library, and they can watch the video courses. Of course, when they join the membership, we have premium video courses, so we have more content. And here, it's just about like 25 cents per day. So I think that's quite affordable to all Canadians, because one of my mantras is leave no Canadian behind. I want Canadians to have all the skills, the training, the opportunities, the techniques, the courses, so that they can succeed in the AI economy. And so this is how we're going to outsource the marketing of MyFellowCanadians to Canadians. And this is only for Canadians, because if we take a look at non-Canadians, my priority is Canadians. So Canadian citizens and residents, they can join for $100 versus non-Canadians. Even though they pay $200, it's still quite affordable, because it comes down to 50 cents per day, which I think is quite affordable. So it's half price for Canadians, and Canadians can also become affiliates, and they're going to be able to make $30 in affiliate commission. So basically, like if you're an affiliate, let's take a look. If you're an affiliate and you bring one new member, right? You have $30. If you bring 2 or 3 or 4, like if you bring 4 members, and you're gonna make 120, and that will cover your yearly membership of 100. And so the difference is you're making $20. And after that, every time that you bring a new member, you're gonna make $30. Because your $100 membership is covered. So let's say that you're an affiliate and you invite 500 Canadian friends, and 200 of them join, and therefore you're making $30. So it means that you're making a nice $6,000 from your Canadian friends who are joining as a member. Now, what's great is that your Canadian friends, they can turn around and they can join the affiliate marketing program, and they can make money as well. So your friends or family, once they are a member, they can generate affiliate commissions in the same way that you're able to generate $6,000. And after that, we're going to teach you how to do digital marketing so that you can go beyond your network, your social network, your LinkedIn network, and you can, persuade Canadians coast to coast to join, and you're going to be making a lot of money. It's $30 every time. So this is really this is my main project this year. I have other little projects, but this is really the main one. Why? Because all the hard work has been done already. I spent the last 20 years creating all these courses and workshops and PDF files and software programs. And so now, 20 years of hard work, and I have all of this intellectual capital in the form of courses. Well, I might as well turn all of that into money for affiliates who are Canadian. So basically, the affiliates are leveraging my 20 years of hard work. I mean, I worked for 20 years, like full time, to create all these courses, and now Canadians can make easy money from that. So I think it's a pretty sweet deal, and Canadians are smart. They're going to see that right away, because you're making like I said, you're making easy money from your social and your professional network. And these courses have been tested, proven. They are video courses, and I'm using Camtasia, which is a video editing software. I use ChatGPT. I use Claude to create software programs. So, I'm an expert at using AI, and therefore the content, the training content, is going to be available to all Canadians. And so not only do Canadians benefit in terms of the courses that they're going to learn, but they can also make money. And this is the first time in the world where we have an affiliate marketing model that does not sell us something. You could, but it's basically offering a free library. And if you invite your Canadian friends and acquaintances to have access to a free library of all of our content, it's very unlikely that they're going to say no, because free is free. Free is quite irresistible. So let me show you. This is another workshop that I created 20 years ago, and it shows you the business model behind MyFellowCanadians. And you're going to see that this business model not only allows us to grow very quickly, virally, but it allows our affiliates to make a lot of money. So the business model basically is composed of 3 key processes. The first one is marketing, the second one is selling, and the third one is production or fulfillment. This is where we deliver the product. And the result of this third process is a happy customer. So in terms of marketing basically means generating leads. Okay, that's all it means. And so in terms of generating leads, like I said, affiliates only have to promote the free library to all Canadian people. And we're also going to have like a YouTube video that does a walkthrough of the library so that people can watch the video and they can see that, wow, the library has so much free content, video courses, etc. So for sure, we're going to be able to generate leads. Now, after they join, we're going to send them many emails that will help them to better use the library. But, 1 email out of 5 will be a pitch email, meaning that we're going to pitch the $100 membership. We're going to tell them, look, the library is great. You can learn conveniently from our, videos, which are hosted on YouTube as unlisted links. And it's great. It's free. But if you want to get to the next level, you can become a member for only $100 a year. And so these people who join and have access to the library, they're subscribers. But here they become members at $100. So that's what we're pitching. We're pitching them, join for only $100 for a whole year. And not only you have access to all of our Zoom, this is really important because it's difficult to learn just from videos. You have to attend our Zoom sessions. They're going to be able to see our Zoom schedule. And not only, they attend interactive Zoom sessions, but they can also make money as affiliates. And so these are 2 very powerful benefits. And that's why they're gonna join, and they're gonna be happy. When they join, our production process here is very simple because it's self-service. They look at the emails, the Zoom calendar, and they can register, and it's all done automatically. But that's the value proposition that we're offering. Like, number 1, they can attend our Zoom sessions, very interactive. They can ask questions, they can submit their problems. And number 2, they're going to be able to make money as an affiliate. Now, if they stay as a subscriber to the free library, that's fine. They're going to learn so much, but they're not going to have access to Zoom sessions, and they're not going to be able to make money as an affiliate. And so I think maybe the money-making aspect is going to convince a lot of people to join for $100. Because when you think about it, from an investment perspective, you join and you're paying $100 per year, and therefore you can have an affiliate license and you're going to be making $30. So the minute that you have 4 members that you bring to us, already you're going to be profitable because you're going to be making $120, and that's more than the $100 that you invested. So for sure, you're going to bring more than 4 members, probably around 400, meaning that per year in extra income, you're probably going to make $12,000. So, people don't really mind becoming a member at $100 because they can make, $12,000 as a result. So that's why, I'm pretty confident that people will join as a member, and because they join as a member, you will be making $30. So this is not a difficult or a complicated business model. It's just, I'm selling my courses in the form of a membership. So it's very affordable. Because when you think about it, when I was teaching at Taft College, the 3 courses, actually I taught 4 courses. The 4th one is in French, informatique et société contemporaine, computers and contemporary society, but that's more like an academic course. So, at Taft College, I was paid $80 an hour. And for the 2 of the courses, it was 45 hours. So when you do the calculation, per semester, per course, I was charging like $3,600 per course. And the online marketing research course, it was 60 hours because research is more intensive. And so when you do the calculation, what I was charging the college, and this is just one source of income, I have other sources of income. Here we have 48. So here for the online marketing research course, I was charging 48,000. So you're getting, and this is times 2 because I was teaching 2 courses. So when you do the calculation, I'm giving you these 3 courses for the very low price of $100, right? You get my complete video course from what I was teaching at Taft College. So just for fun, let's just add everything and let's see how much I was charging per semester, right? This is per semester. So, 7,200 because we multiply by 2. And then, so total, that's 0, 0. So you're getting 12,000 worth of training because, we have 3 courses. So you're getting $12,000 worth because that's what I was charging for only $100. And that's not even the end of it because, like I said, your $100, you're going to recoup that investment because you're going to be making $30 per customer. Now, how many customers can you have? Well, in Canada, so this is your commission. In Canada, the TAM, or total addressable market, is about 42 million people. And they can all be reached online through Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, etc. Most people are online. So when you multiply, I don't know, like how do you do this? 42. Like I really want you to see the potential of this. It's mind-boggling. And so we have 33. So the total addressable market, and this is affiliate commissions, right? Like affiliates in total, they can make like over $1 billion in affiliate commissions if we get the 42 million Canadians to join as a member. Of course, not all of them will join. So let's say we take only 1%, meaning that we remove the last 20 here. It's still, it's still $12 million in affiliate. Is that right? Yeah, it's still around $12 million in affiliate commission. So if you join early as an affiliate, and we are serving 1% of the Canadian population, which is not a lot, right? We're serving just 1% of the population. It means that there's $12 million in affiliate commissions that is available. Now, if you move early, you're going to be able to grab as much of this $12 million as possible. Now, I myself, will be an affiliate. So I will pose as Philip. My name is Peter, but I'm going to pose as affiliate. So I'm going to be affiliate number 1, and I will show the way. I will promote my fellow Canadians like as if I was an affiliate. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to make $30 from my LinkedIn connection. So on LinkedIn, for example, I have 21,600 connections, but not all of them are Canadian. So I think around only 3,000 are Canadians. So let's say I take only 10% of them. So, my commissions are going to be $30 times 300, which is 10% of my Canadian connections. I'm going to be generating, like $9,000. And everything that I do as an affiliate, I'm going to document everything, and I'm going to share all of my techniques, etc. with you. Why? Because I want you to make $30,000. Because every time that you make $30, my fellow Canadians is going to make around $70, probably $60, because we have to pay PayPal and Gumroad. So the $70 is going to go to expand my fellow Canadians, to reach out to more Canadians. So this is a very creative way to reinvent affiliate marketing. So what's happening with the people that you invite? So you invite your Facebook friends, right? And they go to the library page and they register. And after they register, they're going to receive emails, explaining what's inside of the library, which is basically a OneDrive a collection of folders in OneDrive. And so they're going to have, career, business, finance, personal development, health, everything is included. And this folder that has all this content, it's going to be receiving contributions from other people as well. So it's not just my courses, but other contributors. And therefore, the people that you invite to register for the free library, they will register, trust me, unless they're irrational, they will register. And once they register and they have access to all of this content, we're going to send them emails. And like I said, 1 email out of 5 will pitch them the $100 membership. And when they join, that's when you're making $30. Now, you have to move fast, because let's say there's a group of people here. Let's say there's 100 of them. So, and this is you. And this is another person who's an affiliate who wants to make money. Now, either you invite them to join the library and then you make, $30 times 100, or Susan is going to invite them. And so when they register, they will use Susan's name. And after that, Susan makes the money. So you have to be really fast. You want to invite your friends to join, because your friends don't only know you, they know Susan also. And then there's also this Steve. Steve is also a part of this group of 100 people. So who's going to be the fastest to invite people to join the library? It's either Steve, it's Susan, or it's you. Like, who's going to be the fastest one? Once people join and they mention Susan or they mention Steve, I cannot change that. And so, there's nothing I can do to help you. You got to move fast, right? If Steve is the fastest mover, well, when these 100 people join, not all of them will join, and they will not join right away. But when they join, Steve is going to be making the money. So these are, if you're familiar with investing, these are kind of like options. You want to secure these options, and each option is worth $30. So I hope I'm not going too fast, but I just want to encourage you. I've been a teacher professional for 20 years. So not only I'm pretty confident about my courses, they're proven. I was the highest paid teacher at Taft College. I'm a pretty good teacher. I will keep developing the content so that maybe in the future, it's not going to be $100. It's going to be maybe $200, because the value is going to be so amazing. So the value of My Fellow Canadians, I represent it as a spiral, okay, not a circle, a spiral, because the value is going to keep increasing. Why? Because I'm going to be creating new courses all the time. New courses, especially related to AI, but also marketing, digital marketing, email marketing, project management, and we're going to develop a lot of software applications. So the value is going to increase all the time. And at some point, I have no choice but to charge $200 per year, and which is great for affiliates, because now instead of making $30 per new member, you're going to be making $60, which is pretty good. But my intention, my commitment is very firm. Like we have Canada here. It's not that I don't care about other countries, but let's say this is Canada and this is below, it's the US. We're going to serve the US too, but it's a little bit like the tariff. It's going to be $200 per year, but for Canadians, it's only going to be $100. So I don't mind serving, making the content available to people in India. That's 1 billion people. And then there's people in China and Vietnam, and don't forget Europe. But I want to serve Canada first. I want, the 42 million Canadians to join My Fellow Canadians. And we're going to learn a lot. We're going to evolve a lot, and we're going to make a lot of money. So that's my commitment. That's my focus. So anyways, guys, I was very happy to share this presentation with you. But again, it's all about speed. If you understand the value that we offer, and I think that by now everyone is clear that we're providing video courses that will help you to succeed and make money. If you understand the value, then you have to move with speed. You have to register and pay your membership dues of $100 so that you can become an affiliate and you can make, $30 per N is the number of people that you invite. You have to move fast. If you don't move fast, I cannot help you. You might be losing $5,000 in the next few weeks. You might be losing $10,000 because other people moved faster than you. But you got to move fast. This is the new economy. There's no time to be distracted by TikTok or entertaining videos on YouTube and Facebook. Focus on the money. My Fellow Canadians has been in the making in the last 20 years, and all the value is already there. It's done. Okay. And if you join, you're going to be making money, to the tune of $30 per new member. If you don't join, well, what can I say? I feel sorry because I've worked hard in the last 20 years to help you. All you have to do is join, invest $100, and you have access to the content, but you can also make money, and that's very easy money. That it's the easiest money that you will ever make, because you just have to send an email or a social media message to all the people that get them to register to the library. And when they convert to being a customer, you're making a cool $30. All right, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And please ask me all your questions in the comments below, and I will be happy to help you out.